he has one of these, and he gave me the spec sheet of everything, and we just copied it. You know, we did exactly what he said to do. The only thing we didn't do is we couldn't get a 57 tooth rear, so we went to 55.
Yeah. That's what we run anyway.
Those graphics are those are just paper graphics. She actually has a my wife's a professional graphic designer, has it for 30 years.
Cool.
And that kit's is being printed right now.
Yeah, it's sick. The what's called? That's like all the CDOs, all the cool.
Yeah, she did a little twist on it.
I want to add something. Just a question for you guys. Do you guys see anything on here that should be set up differently? Let me know.
Yeah,
we're going through the whole build on it.
Yeah, I'm long as shit, so I don't know who's riding this thing, but these are like if you sit on it right now, I'm close. So now
that's too close.
I mean, we could do it, but I'm just saying for us, we always run straight risers because like where I'm going to sit now. Like if you're doing like one hand now my hand's like this. If they were a little bit farther away, now you can stretch out.
We have those in stock too, the straight risers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never really rode. That's the only thing. All of us, we never really rode sporties. We've always had dynos. We're always big, so it's like we had bikes growing up and.
Well, he's a younger kid. He's just a.
Yeah, he used to have a sporty.
Yeah.
Or Frankie.
I wish he was here. Yeah, I wish Paulie was here. He's a good sporty knowledge.
I don't have a 12 o'clock bar for it yet, so please don't rip the fender
Oh
off.
no, I won't scrape the fender. Don't worry.
All right, see what you can do.
I don't know. It's a sporty. We'll warm the tire up a little bit. It's so slippery. Yeah.
It's not his first rodeo. Pay no attention to the icy driveway.
Those roadsters come with a good limiter like that, but I didn't know if that was.
Ribs for a sporty.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Bro, the Thunder Max
Fair
is so thick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just ride the front brake. Yep. Oh, that's
Is
on the
it easier or harder to stunt this in a dyno?
They're about the It's nice and warm out here.
This one.
That's a nice bike. It's definitely a good bike.
I can't believe you said it's got stock.
Yeah.
It'll probably fall over.
So it's just a tuner and a pipe, right? That's all you did with it, right?
That's crazy. That thing sounds.
But dude, that's the best part. Is everybody thinks the Harley's gotta be like all this wicked crazy setup. Like, dude, we bought bikes. Tell the guy I'm gonna wheel it. He's like, "There's no way you're gonna wheel this thing." I was like, "Dude, I wheeled a guy's bike in the driveway, blew the taillight off, and knocked off $200. He wouldn't believe me.
That's awesome.
Dude, when we picked up my first bike, we pulled up there. The guy was like his bike he had forever. We pulled up there, no ramp, no nothing. He was like, "How are you gonna load it? We're gonna pick it up." It's like I closed the door on us. Didn't even. Want
He found out we were gonna stunt ride. Wanted nothing to do with us. So his bike was like, "Get out of here!" He's all pissed.
He didn't even want to watch us.
Yeah.
He shut the door on us. It was in the snow and everything.
You guys taking the bike was like watching his daughter get married to Long John Holmes, you know? She knew she was in for a beating.
It's nice. You like the Nightsters, dude. Nobody ever, like you said, you walk by them, you don't even think they could be stunted. We already wheeling them, everything to them.
Bone stock right out of the box.
Right out of the box.
You know what it is? It's really 80% rider, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, because
You know how it goes.
yeah.
I mean, like, yeah.
Transfers or anything.
Ken Roxon proved that last weekend, taking the points lead on a 2008 RMZ 450. We haven't changed in 15 years at all. It's all rider.
Sick. I think set up to do the right thing. It's light, it's fast,
Is there
smells good.
anything you guys recommend changing after riding it, other than the tire, the Shinko?
I mean, honestly, the thing.
Honestly, if I would do like a newer front end, newer dual disc front end, and get rid of these brakes.
Hey,
I know.
you listening? You listen? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, because they were saying, what'd you say to do to it?
Right?
I mean, you could like these are still like for the sportsters. These are still single piston, but I always get a dual disc like right side. If you get a 2000 up like dual disc right side 39 mil, you can run newer style Brembos off like the brand new Road Glides.
Yeah.
So you run Brembo, dual piston, dual caliper, all the same. Yeah, the left side's still the same. Yeah, just get one right side lower leg. It's like $200 a Harley. You can throw Brembos on there. Be serious.
Have to swap axles though and wheels because they're saying with the Sportsters the axles are different.
No, so this is what year is this bike? Oh, 1, 2.
10. It's a 10.
Is it
Is it a one?
Oh, but it's got an older front end on
The
it.
frame's a 10.
Yeah.
But it's a 07 front end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still 3/4 axle. That's why I said it earlier.
My detail shop polished the front end. It
Yeah.
came up beautiful.
No, yeah, it's still 3/4 axle in the front. Yeah.
Carlos polished it.
Yeah, dude, literally go on there, look up a 2000 Dyna right side lower leg.
What do you think of the Bun King crash bars? Are those a hot setup or what?
Oh yeah, those are meant.
You see the,
Especially for people.
see the highway pegs you put on there for when
Yeah.
you're cruising around town?
You guys don't need them.
No, especially for people learning. Like, dude, I steer people towards the crash bar, like going slow stuff, because like obviously whatever paint you're on, you don't get out like learning how to drift.
It's good
Well, you
insurance
can take this
policy.
thing, you can kick it over right now.
That's a hot setup.
Well, the sporty tanks in so far too.
What's the best saddle for a Sportster? Yeah.
I like the pairs, but we
Pairs.
run a couple different styles.
Anything that's deep that locks you in really
Yeah.
good.
But
Some gripper.
honestly, not the smooth.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, gripper, yeah.
Slide
So you
right
can stay put, sliding up
The
front.
gripper, it'll pull your pants off. before
Yeah,
you
if this thing's
slide
for
out.
drift across,
It's a hot
drifting
setup.
wise.
I mean, right now, like I said, I wouldn't even go crazy. The suspension seems pretty stiff in the front. I would do one right side dual disc slower, then run 2 Brembos to the new Master. You'd be good.
You said the bars are pulled back too far? No?
Just for me, I'm long as shit, so we have big dudes riding it.
Whoever's riding the bike, it all depends on what you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How
That's
tall
really
are
what
you?
it comes down to.
6'3".
You know?
6'3". I'm about 6'1", and I rode it with the straight risers, and I thought that
It's
I
too
felt
far
I felt
away.
like I was a little too far
Yeah.
out.
All right. Well, another thing also, when you get a different seat, it might sit you a little further.
That's
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they are a little further back.
Oh, do you think they're too far back for stunt riding? Or?
No, I mean a lot of people run pullbacks.
Basically, we always tell a lot of people, they have so many questions. Setup, personally, like the biggest thing, suspension is like #1 thing. Obviously, what you need to wheel the carburetor, miscellaneous things. But handlebar and riser setup, it's all basically comfortability, like per rider. How long you are, what you want to do, what things are. Yeah, you don't need shit.
Yeah, fuel inject. That's
Your
the way to
timing is perfect for one of our latest. What episode is this? Episode four of our Bill series. So we phoned a friend, just like what show is it where they phone a friend to find out what it really is?
Sure. Use my lifeline, call my parents. I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million.
Oh yeah, and they're asking
Gotta phone a
questions,
friend.
one free phone call. Yeah.
Does the pawn shop do that too? Pawn stars.
Yeah.
We needed to hear what Gabe had to say about it in his posse. You know, the East Coastin seal of approval. Hey, I'm gonna have Christy put your graphic on the graphic kit on this thing if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah, put some cool shit. We don't mind.
Run your colors.
What other stops you guys got planned this year?
We are going to Daytona. We'll be at
People think
Laconia
we leave a CV
for
that
the
just
entire
drops out of the
week. We'll
moon.
be at Americade.
Bam, blows your
And in
engine
between
cases.
Americade and Laconia, we're going to be at Thompson Motor Speedway.
Nice.
So and then we're going to Mid Ohio. We're bringing the transporter. The transporter is going to Americade, Thompson. It's going to straight to Laconia 3 weeks in a row, back to back to back. And then later in the year, we're going to Mid Ohio for AMA Vintage Days, which is. Have you guys ever been to Mid Ohio?
No.
They have drifter cross around there. You consider yourselves invited. It's the
all these guys had
holy grail of
We were snapping engine cases.
vintage dirt bike rallies. It's spectacular. It's at the national track, and they have road racing. They've got drifter cross. They've got motocross. They've got hair scrambles. And the biggest swap meet you've ever seen in your entire life. You can camp out for 3 days. It's awesome. Then we're going directly from there to Sturgis. So
Yeah, so we'll see you at almost all the
Yeah,
stops.
yeah. We have a pretty busy dance card this year. You know.
Yeah,
So
does.
Yeah, ours this is probably one of our busiest years. So
We've had so
Yeah.
far.
with
That's
like events
awesome.
and having to make stops.
that's what is your schedule this year? Is it published on your channel?
No.
We're not in set in stone just because we have so many different people like inquiring about shows and what events we have going on, things like that. So, but we'll beat all the big ones: Daytona, Laconia, Sturgis. We're going to be at the homecoming rally for Harley. We have some shows later in the year at Las Vegas, and then we have everything in between. We go to Chicago. We go like
A
down
lot of
Florida.
the
a couple
times we
times.
just like to travel ourselves and go to different rides. And
Yeah.
A couple of our events are really just us going to couple
Yeah,
of
pretty
Yeah.
much. Getting crappy hotels and staying in random places.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking earlier? You guys are like the Beatles of the stunting crowd. The Beatles is a big band. If I don't know, it's a lot,
No, yeah,
way
yeah.
before your time. But you guys are the Beatles of stunt riding. You're like the, and he didn't plan it. That's the best part.
No,
You're
man,
just
we just have fun.
just
Same
like
thing,
the
yeah,
Beatles. They were
the whole
jamming
time,
guitars
yeah.
with their friends. Next thing you know, they
We
were
just love
famous.
it because
So
we love it. That's it.
That's our whole thing, dude. Is we stay true to it. Like we never tried to ride anybody's coattail. We always did our own things in our own lane and kept the same style, same wild, the same crazy all the time. So
I'm no Bible thumper, but I think that if you are living what you really, your true passion in life, whatever it is that you're most attracted to doing. And it's a positive thing like this, that you're living God's will for your life. Like he gave you guys a skill to stunt at another, bring motorcycle riding to another level, Harley Davidson stunt riding to another level. That's God's will, and only good can come from that.
Especially
Man.
having a group, like close group of friends all have the same skill.
Yeah, the story is so cool.
Talking to get better.
That's the best way to get.
Dude, we talk
And
about
the peer
skill
pressure,
based.
you know.
Yeah.
Dude,
When
that's
one of you
the,
can do a stunt, the rest of you got to do it, right?
yeah. Oh, that's the whole thing. Skill based. If you're learning how to stunt ride like out of the box, like if I learn something, he's not going to let me have it on him. And if he's learning it, he's not letting him have it on him. So that's how we all stayed so good all the time. It's like always progressing, always progressing.
You know, Twitch and Deegan and all those guys that did the Metal Militia. That was like the generation ago, 30 years ago. You guys are the new Metal Militia.
Super dope.
That's a better analogy, actually. And they were on the cutting edge. I was at Daytona the first time they came and did stunts there, and I think it was 1990 or 91. I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm a dirt bike rider. I had an AMA Pro national card, and these guys doing flips on motorcycles. I was like, I can't even do a flip off a diving board into a pond, you know. And these guys are doing it on it just blew me away. They
We
took
say
the
it all the
sport to
time.
another
Like,
level.
people think the wheelies are cool, but like when we watch them, dude, it's like a whole different skill.
We grew up watching Twitch and all that.
That's what's super cool now. They break our walls on Instagram. Twitch is always talking, like, it's just super
It's
dope.
crazy. Like when we go out with like circus, we'll literally hang out with Twitch. Like it's
That's cool.
like, when we were 10 years old, we were watching him on TV, and now like we see him and he's like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" Like it's
That's
I say it
awesome.
all the time. The biggest thing with the motorcycle stuff is just like you meet the coolest people.
It is.
You know what I mean? It don't matter what you ride, how you ride it. It's just if you ride, it's cool.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone's cool to
enjoys
each
the same
other.
Two wheels,
Yeah.
dude.
You can go to an event by yourself, but you're surrounded by thousands of people that love the same thing you do. So you're right at home, you know.
Oh man, when we were in Sturgis, man, it was the best. We had like, dude, we had different all of our friends at Stunt Road, but they'd bring 10 friends. We'd bring 10 friends. Dude, there's a lot of like 100 people that are all having a good time, partying, riding, like just.
Dude, was it Sturgis 2017 or 2018? We brought the bus. We had nowhere to park. It's like obviously parking, like camping is so expensive there.
Yeah.
Dude, we're like driving down some side street. There's like 2 Harley trucks parked. I'm like, dude, we'll just pull in here. See if they see anything. Dude, we parked in between these 2 Harley semis. And people thought we paid for this whole campground. We were there the whole week. The guys across the street paid like 10 grand to park their RV. Dude, we parked right here. It cost us nothing. We were using their shower the whole week.
That's awesome. So where do you guys stay at Sturgis when you go now? Is it,
We're all over. We've been at the Camp Zero, the Buffalo Chip. We rented an Airbnb. We've stayed at, dude, you name it.
the Buffalo Chip's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's just chaos.
They had the bare knuckle fighting and Bikini Beach and concerts every night.
The burnout pit. Don't get me started.
That was
on the
insane,
burnout
bro.
pit. We always
I couldn't believe it, man. You know what shocked me the most about the burnout pit, because I hadn't been there in 20 years since before 25 years since kids are born, is the drifter cross guys did their thing, did the drift cross race, and then we went out to dinner, went to a concert, and at about 10:30 went down to the pit. And
Oh yeah,
from
we were down there at
10:30
Bikini Beach
till
going
2
crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. From 10:30 to 2:30, all kinds of random people. They had to do with the big giant tire thing. It was
we're like, yeah, you
insane.
can't come by unless you do a burnout.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously we're doing burnouts too. But everybody else that comes.
Dude, we
through
had
doing
some guy's
burnouts.
golf cart. We were lifting up guys doing some old guy in a golf cart.
Yeah.
His wife's got her boobs out, doing a burnout. Like anything we could get to do a burnout, we're doing.
There are those ones that come through, man, and they're just burning their clutch so bad. They're doing a big burnout, nothing's spinning. Their clutch is burning.
Gabe Scott, Scotty Slides on Instagram. He I think he got a third at the National Drifter Cross, and he took the same bike that he raced in into that pit, and he had this look in his eyes like he was possessed. He was standing next to the side of the bike, his eyes are beat red, and he's got it wide open for like 3 minutes after the tire blew off, and the rim caught on fire, literally caught on fire, and it was going up around his saddlebags like I thought it was gonna burst into flames, and everybody started pouring their beers on it and stuff, and there was no cops. And I didn't see a single fight. I didn't see anybody giving him any grief. I didn't see anybody even crash a motorcycle. And I said to Taylor at 2:30 in the morning, we're walking back. I'm like, I can't believe that happened and no one got hurt. You know, it was just like it was just spectacular.
Yep.
That's
And I
the
was
same
like,
deal.
I'm going
We just
back.
do those crazy East Coastin parties. The party during the day was sick, but people will go to La Quinta where the hotel is.
Yeah.
Dude, we have videos 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. The entire motor is just glowing, bikes on the rim. People are going absolutely bananas, dude.
And the hotel
Crazy.
loves it.
Yeah.
Their whole hotel sold out for the night.
Yeah.
They don't care. It's
Yeah.
like
That
huge
hotel
mess.
never
Everybody
sells
cleans
out
up their
ever
mess
the
well.
entire year from Thursday to Sunday. Every room sold out and they crank their prices and they don't mind. They go
Yeah.
as crazy as you want.
Well, people bring a tire machine over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Swapping tires.
Dude, I have a Snapchat memory, like a story, like, you know, if you click the location, you can see what's going on. But like the next day, dude, it shows on like the 7th floor. There's a kid riding by on a 50 in the hotel, like down the carpet in the hallway. Some girl got her door open and like 50 rides by. I was
In
like,
20
oh,
years old, he'll be an East Coastin prospect. he'll be riding with you guys. That's the whole thing, pass it on to the next generation. I always bought my kids since they're babies. to the Nationals and Daytona and all
yeah,
the
all
bigger
the cool
rallies.
stuff.
We've been
The
going
whole
to,
family.
we would go to like ever since we were kids, like before we even knew each other, we found out like we would go to like Southwick
Yeah.
All the
every year.
Yeah.
My father was like being in motor sales my whole life, so like everything we went to all Laconia, Americade, all that stuff when I was
he did all
kids,
that.
and like all the motor. My dad was in a bike club, so it was like the entire family. Me, my dad, my sister, and my mom 4 deep on his Harley. We used to go all over the place. Like, it
The
was just
seed
super
was
cool.
planted in
Yeah.
fertile soil, I see. Yeah, chip off the old rock, took it farther than your dad did. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's what
Sick.
every dad wants, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, thrilled. My kids, both of them, my daughter just walked in. My son works here. He's been with me 10 years since he was 15, full time.
Oh yeah. Sick as.
He had a college fund and he didn't want to go to college. He's, you know, invested in a two-family, wealthy two-family next door instead, and stayed here and worked. You know,
That works.
instead of pissing his money away drinking and partying at college like a lot of kids do. I have nothing against education. I think it's great, and I had set him up to go, but he wanted to stay here. So
Paid off.
yeah,
Listen, if
That's
you
been-
pick a right passion in life, and you pick it, that's all that matters.
Sometimes you don't
That's-
need to do all that.
Yeah.
that's the secret to success is picking something you love to do, so you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes I rescue guys like him he was in the computer industry. I went over his shop. I bought 3 bikes off him. He's got like 6 turbocharged bikes, including a Land World Speed Record bike. He's 25 years old. I go, who built all these? I built them. So what are you doing for work? He goes, I'm in the computer industry. And I was like,
Not anymore.
that night, we're sitting right there. I just met him. And I asked, what are you getting paid? And I said, would a $10,000 raise get you here? And we shook hands, and he was working here 2 weeks later.
Oh yeah.
So,
Put in my 2 weeks and haven't looked back.
and
honestly.
we
That's
nicknamed,
How long
awesome.
you been here for?
About 2 years.
Sick.
we nicknamed him Mr. Turbo. He builds, he's turbocharging a gas 700 now. He does all kinds of anything. He'll turbocharge anything.
Yeah, the Turbo 450 Turbo.
Yeah. That's him.
He built it.
This guy right here built it from the ground. He's building a
Is that
700
thing still
right
in there? It's still inside?
No,
He
no,
sold it. He
Oh,
cashed
shit.
out.
I have
He
a
built it.
700 No, the 700's gonna be sicker though. And I'm bringing it by the clubhouse. You guys are gonna have your fun on it. We're gonna blow donuts,
Oh, yeah.
wheelies
Yeah,
down
yeah,
the road.
sure.
Oh, yeah, we're with it.
Nasty.
Cops,
Oh yeah.
off the video.
he built an 03 Dyna, like the same
Yeah.
style you guys
Yeah,
have, like
the last
copied what
time
you
you
guys
were,
did.
we talked for a little while.
Yeah, super
all
sick.
that.
It came out nice, man.
Yeah, and I got a turbo 6-cylinder CBX.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty sick too. I want
Oh,
to see
fuck
someone.
yeah.
Someone's
Do
got a
something
straight
on
fend there.
It's got to be 250 horsepower.
Check it out.
Yeah.
That'd be a handful.
The high
Yeah.
horsepower might make it a little harder.
Yeah, it gets a little sketchy. But hey, man, if you can do this for the rest of your lives, and I mean, this is an easy segue to any part of the industry you want to go to.
absolutely.
You're already
What's
celebrities
super
and
cool is
stuff.
like we've transitioned into so many different things. Like obviously we were traveling, just doing stunt shows, basically getting by. Then we got into the merchandise. We do giveaways on the website. We sell parts. We're on a parts counter now. We're gonna do a storefront soon, and just basically transition to all different things and just
Yeah.
keeping it going.
It should be like Orange County Chop, where everybody's wearing your t-shirts for sale, all the truck stops and everything. You know, and everybody has an East Coast t-shirt.
It's like when we go to
Yeah.
Laconia, dude. Laconia, you just see it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's honestly, dude, it's more just
very
like,
humbling.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, it's sick. How many people really like watch us and just enjoy it? Like I said, we've never been like that to where like it's like we're cool. Like I don't even know how to explain it. We just like it.
Yeah.
It's fun. You know.
4
See everybody
lifelong
in
friends
Laconia
doing what they
enjoy
love
it.
to do,
Yeah.
inspiring another generation.
exactly.
You know,
Oh yeah.
even the old guys like me.
It's even more than just riding. You know, it's like. And it's cool, like we took it and actually turned it into something, into a business. Now we can do it for a living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just took something for fun.
It's sick as too. It shows like the demographic, like dude, like our age, like now, like I've got my buddies and they're like little brothers and stuff. Like dude, they're like fresh out of high school. Like dude, I want to buy a dyno. What do I buy? This and that. And then like, dude, we were in Laconia on a lowrider ST. We're like up in the mountain. Some guy pulls up like an '80s RT. He's looking at it. And he's like, dude, it's like kind of like a new version of my bike. I'm talking to him. And he's like, well, you're the East Coastin guys? Like, I watch your channel. Dude's like 70.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, we got guys 70 and this other kid's 16 wants to buy a dyno. So it's like,
But
dude, we
that's
got
the thing.
the whole
Yeah.
age group. It's sick.
That's the thing where everything was strictly just Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and then we started doing YouTube, and we realized that like YouTube really brings like you don't have to have an account and be all like hip with Instagram.
Yeah, just wide variety.
You
It's
run
easy
into
to-
like
Yeah.
older people that
Yeah.
don't have Instagram or even
Yeah.
know what it is, and they're like all over YouTube, and we didn't even realize we were missing out on that whole demographic of older people.
Yeah, I think
too.
TikTok is the younger generation,
we don't-
and then Instagram's a little bit
They don't
older.
like our
Yeah.
stuff on
You know, and
TikTok.
then
is the problem.
YouTube's for the old people.
Yeah, we put our posts are too wild for TikTok. We get banned.
Yeah, TikTok doesn't.
No dangerous activity.
So against community guidelines.
Facebook has really become huge. Our algorithm, we got 6.5 million views on Facebook
Oh, wow.
alone last
Sure.
month.
Post on- so if we post on Instagram, it obviously goes right to Facebook
Yeah.
too, and that's where a lot
Yeah.
of the views come
Yeah.
from.
Some of the
Yeah.
hate comments too. You get the old people on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
that
the hate
complain.
comments. The hate comments are the best.
They say any intention's good, you know, when it comes to marketing, you know.
Oh, yeah, we
Like,
don't mind.
Oh yeah,
I'm not against it.
it's all part of the
No
algorithm.
publicity is bad
You get
publicity.
50,000 people saying bad stuff. It's still 50,000 interactions.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
You're cranking it. I don't mind. Send it
So
to
where do
somebody.
you see it going from here? Like 5-10 years down the road? What are your vision and plans?
We're still doing it. I'm
Keep
happy.
it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just keep
Don't
going
die, man.
bigger.
Yeah.
No, shit. I don't know.
Honestly, just bigger and better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
world tour maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the country.
That's the biggest thing is
That would be cool.
East
Imagine going
Coast-
overseas.
Yeah,
Dude.
East Coastin's always been like more of like don't get me wrong, the motorcycle's the main thing, but it's just been like a lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
all of us like the good friends group
friend
going
group,
out. Like
yeah.
we
It's
still
freaking
keep it
awesome.
super humble, super cool. Everybody like that's the whole
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I
when
think
we
the
were younger, a
coolest
lot
thing,
of like.
though, is like we don't even just stick to motorcycles. Like even
No.
in the like for instance, like in the summertime,
Yeah.
we have like they have a bunch of jet skis. I have my boat. We're
Cool.
like literally like
Yeah.
30 of us,
Deep.
all surrounded
Yeah.
in the water.
Everyone boats,
and
jet
everybody
skis.
just knows like, oh
Yeah.
wow.
Then the following weekend, we're all on dirt bikes, on quads, we're in the woods,
Yeah.
we're going mudding, we're doing this, something crazy. I got the drift car, we're over here. Like it's just the next
Living
thing.
the good life, man.
Yeah. So
We're
doing
buying
everything.
junk cars and jumping them over sand piles, and gravel.
blowing stuff up. Yeah, it don't matter.
There was one time me and Gabe had a Ford. What was it, Ford 500?
Yeah, we were.
We had the nitrous bottle, the line out the window, under the hood, and he's sitting there driving. I'm just cracking the nitrous bottle. You know, just like it's just what we just do. Everything.
the hillbilly shit.
The bus,
Anything to have a good time.
Yeah.
The bus era was like definitely
The bus
coolest,
era
like,
was a good one.
coolest time.
Yeah, we had a short bus.
honestly.
What happened to the bus?
We sold it.
It was finally
but
just
now we wish we didn't.
Yeah.
basically just from traveling every event we will go to, everybody standing on the roof. So it just killed the rivets. So it was just we'd be driving on the road, it'd just be raining on the inside.
Yeah, you stay hydrated the whole time. You know, you sleep, water's falling in your mouth.
Everybody
You might have a little
climbing
rust
on
in
it and
but it's
walking on
okay.
the roof. Really,
Yeah.
We also had like no heat, so we had to like go up.
No.
We had to go to
It was to get
Vermont.
snowboarding.
No heat.
No AC, no
blankets,
nothing.
no
yeah.
AC.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one year we were going to Sturgis. We were in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, from Cali.
From California, we're going to California. From Sturgis to California, middle of the desert, no AC.
It was like
freaking
110.
110.
RVs are cheap right now because no one can afford them. If you can swing it, man.
Yeah.
Alex from Sly Fox just bought a 40-foot fun hauler with the
Yeah.
bikes in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
And his whole crew after the Buffalo trip, they're all like 10 dudes, and my daughter and me were all hanging out
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
big giant RV,
That's
right
awesome.
right in the middle of the Buffalo trip. It's awesome.
When what was it, 2016, we had like one of our first events, 2016, 2017, and we were looking for like how are we gonna get, like there was like obviously it's like a core like 6 or 7 of us, but there was like 8 of us that would travel, 10 of us that would travel. I'm like, dude, we can't even take a pickup truck. Like,
Yeah.
even if we
We're
bought
not
like a
gonna
diesel
fit
for
two
10
cars.
grand, like we can't
need
fit
a van.
everybody. So we're like, dude, what's like affordable like a pull some? So I'm like hunting high and low, and I always had like my dad had like 7.3, so we found a 7.3 short bus.
Bulletproof.
Dude, we didn't know anything about it. Put a 20-foot trailer on there, dude. There's a
We welded a trailer hitch on the
yeah,
back of
completely
it.
winged it.
before we
Drove
went on a 30-day
went to Sturgis, all over the country.
That
It was
trip
sick.
was bad. We went like we bought the bus, we welded a hitch on it, filled a 18-foot, 20-foot trailer with bikes. We had 2 bikes in the back of the bus,
They
and
made it.
then we drove from here to South Dakota,
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Then
Ohio.
drove to
Then
Vegas.
drove to
No,
Vegas.
Ohio was
Oh, it was
last.
way back.
We drove to Vegas. I was in Vegas for like a week and a half with Seabear, and then we went to Sturgis, hung out there for the
Yeah.
entire time.
Then drove home.
Then
and
drove
drove
home
to
and went back to
the
Ohio
next
for
weekend.
another show.
Yeah.
We were on the road for like 30 days. It was crazy.
I
We
got
didn't
about-
even check the oil before we
No.
even sent it.
That thing
No, I
was like
couldn't-
95 with a
Dude, I
fucking
couldn't-
trailer.
The
I couldn't-
7.3s are awesome, man.
We weren't able to register on anybody. I was under my mom's name as a retirement vehicle. We got pulled over. Guy was like, "Yeah, whose is this belong to?" I was like, "Dude, it's my
where's your
mom's. Just
CDL?
borrowing it."
It's a RV. Yeah, we got smoked. That mass cop came in.
Oh, DOT
He
got
he
him.
thought I was drunk.
No, he was cool though. Wasn't
In
he?
the end, he let it go.
He was asking me, yeah, where'd you see all this stuff? I'm like, it's not commercial.
We're just going to have fun.
It's on the bumper.
Hey, get inside, started hanging out with us. That's the thing.
He was
We
cool
used to
after
take the
that.
school bus snowboarding. We'll fill 10, 15 people in the school bus.
Oh, we had parties
Go to
on that
Vermont
thing. Like
snowboarding.
it was a lot of fun.
No,
When
that was a
Black
good
Friday
year.
used to be Black Friday. We would just load up the bus and go out shopping just for fun.
Yeah, 20 of us in the bus. It was just like the community vehicle. All of us would use it. It was
That's
nuts.
cool. Good
We
times.
need to get maybe a big trailer, put it in the back of my Peterbilt.
Yeah, we'll
One
go
of
somewhere
those
big.
What is it called? Like toy hauler things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a serious one.
Hell yeah.
He's
Then you
got
could
a-
just drive everything everywhere for us while we take the plane.
Yeah, he's got a
We
Great idea. We should
Yeah, I
get a
told-
trailer.
thanks
for
for
the back of
offering that, dude. I appreciate it.
If you got the truck, why not, man?
Yeah.
That'd be killer.
he's
If
got
I want to get one of those. That'd be cool. Just stick of that thing.
Do
out.
it. Get one.
That's what we have. We have.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have.
you want me to buy it?
Go
We
buy
actually-
one.
Yeah, why?
We'll
You gotta
put stickers
contribute
on
to
it.
the team.
These guys are old.
Business expense. It's a write-off.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, see, it's a
Benefits
write-off.
you and it completely benefits us.
Yeah.
You know?
We haul a 45-foot toy hauler behind our Volvo semi. I have an F450, but the semi is so much better, man. You don't even know what's back there.
Yeah.
And it has a sleeper in the back, and that's what we're going to Daytona in. It's awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, we just like eventually like that's what we need. Like we had this. I don't even know what it was. That open deck. We had like 20 bikes hanging on.
Yeah, nobody believed me. I
that was
put
crazy.
I put 9 bikes on an 18-foot open deck. Do you know the V in the front? I cut
Yeah.
wheel chucks and put the bikes on the wheel chucks and put pieces of wood on the side. I got a picture of it. It's insane.
That sounds wild.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, because I thought it was hilarious.
We had a
It's all-
tie down popped, and when it popped, the actual hook in the clevis went into the axle Dude, it yanked the bike right off the trailer, went flipping down the highway.
Oh,
yeah, it was literally cartwheeling down the street, took out a
totaled
guardrail.
it.
Yeah, we were able to fix it. It was
Plus, salted as a GW bridge. That was weird.
I gotta send Colin some pictures of those gas gases in there. You guys wanna go back in? Do it once over?
Yeah, man. If you guys need any gas, we'll hook you up. Thank you for coming, man.
We're super
Thank you
stoked.
for coming. We're looking forward to seeing you guys this summer. Really enjoyed you guys coming. Story, and there's an episode
Oh, yeah.
of Story Time with East Coastin.